Okay, here we are. Back in my bathroom. Because my child is asleep in my bed. And, I was going to take everything off because we just got back. Oh, wait. Oh, today is Saturday, February 21st. I am 17 weeks and 2 days pregnant. Yeah, we just got back from my best friend's youngest son's 4th birthday party. We drove out to the beach. We drove out to Seaside, hour and a half-ish, give or take, and then drove back tonight. The leg cramping. I must be like going up in blood volume or something because like, Jesus, I've had restless legs. I've had the leg cramping. So I really upped my water intake today. So we'll see how I sleep. That'll be a tell for us. Isabel and I are both on the tail ends of these colds, so tired. She fell asleep on the drive home at like 7:15. So, it took her a little bit to, of course, she woke up right as we got home. Always. And, so, it took her a little bit to fall back asleep again. And then I was just too tired. Like, I'm going to go to bed. It's like 9:15 p.m. I'm going to bed. So, and yeah, today it was good. It was a lot just on my energy, on my body, trying to manage it all. Right now, it just feels like trying to manage it all feels like a lot. Like, there's some like interpersonal stuff going on. There's like feelings about, the baby daddy. There's obviously some old stuff coming up with having to go to court with the guy I previously dated on Monday. So it just feels like everything's coming up all at once. And I don't know. I feel like I'm battling through some old limiting beliefs, or I guess they're not old if I'm battling through them, if I'm going through them, working through them, whatever, around just like not being enough. Not being enough, not doing enough, not like performing good enough, right? Like, I grew up in a pretty fairly conservative, like, Christian home, so now 2 babies out of wedlock. And I just feel like I'm like a disappointment. And like, I know I'm not, except for last year, like my business has grown significantly in the last 10 years. Last year was the only hard year. And like, I needed more help. I needed things to get figured out. I joined some masterminds and some individual coaching thinking that would, be an investment in something. And it really like flopped. And the coach I worked with was a fucking monster. She's terrible. Well, she woke up for a second, came in here, so paused it. Just feel like because I'm, if I didn't get straight A's, if I wasn't playing my best in sports, if I, had any feelings other than like positive or rocked any boats or anything like that, then as an adult, like star student, star classmate, star dental hygienist, star mentee, and like everything else, I remember what I was saying now. Pregnancy brain. But yeah, we worked with a coach who basically, like, she was in the mastermind, and she basically targeted anybody who didn't feel like they belonged, and then sold them into coaching, and then constantly told them that everything was like, it was because of their mindset and everything was wrong, and like never gave any like actual strategy or tips or anything else, and like charged a shit ton of money. So here she comes. Then everybody else comes out of the woodworks of like, oh, well, then I can coach you. Oh, well, then I can do this. Oh, well, pay me more money and I'll fix it. And it's like, you know what? Where are your fucking friends, and entrepreneurs who are like just people who want to see you succeed. You know, I equal parts have coaching clients and have coaching clients who have become friends, or I have friends who we just like, we'll trade back and forth, and like, there's not, you know, and with my coaching clients and in my courses, like I over deliver. That's like the number one thing people say is how I over deliver. And so I think my standards are just so different. But like last year was the only year in business I struggled. And then it was like, I wasn't good enough anymore, or because I needed a little help, or because I needed to like get a loan, or, you know, some of these things, because I made some other investments that like didn't pan out, like then all of a sudden there's something wrong with me. And it's like, my worth isn't measured on whether or not I perform. But for 35 years of my life, it was. And so now I have this new baby coming. And again, outside circumstances. And all these things get triggered back up again. Like, it doesn't matter that I'm already an amazing fucking mom. Like, I am such a good mom, and I fucking love my child. And I know I will love him. Well, I mean, I already love him, but like, when I can physically touch him, you know, and I know they're going to have such good lives, and they're not going to grow up doubting themselves, and they're not going to grow up having to be performative or feel like they have to impress me or make my life easier just for me to love them. So, really emotional tonight. We're going to get a good night's sleep, and we're just going to see how we feel tomorrow.